I was so reminded listening to a friend giving a talk yesterday. It was a theosophy lady, and gosh, she pointed out the ideal that's in our mind, surely, and I actually think I do mean surely here, that God loves us, that we are a precious, lovely, wonderful person to God, his child. I can't say it as beautifully as she did, but I was quite lifted up by it, quite swept up. I don't know how to tell you the same thing, except this. You see, what's worth believing other than this? If everything is a question of uncertainty and belief, even whether you're awake at the minute, whether you're in the world that you think is so real, and which is so not when you will find the bottom falls out of it, or, catastrophe strikes, or you're dreaming, or you're oblivious in sleep, or you die and you leave it. What's worth choosing to believe? The best, of course. Well, what is the best? That there's an absolutely wonderful God, if you like, all-powerful and all-loving, especially of you. Why not you? You've come into existence, you know not how. Well, let us then assume, live as if it's because of a simply wonderful person who loves you to bits. Why would you choose in uncertainty to want to trust anything other than this? What do you gain by not trusting such? It's a no-brainer, is it? Is that what they call it? I don't like the phrase, actually, but it sort of crisply says what I want to say. I mean, it's sheer reason, isn't it? Sheer logic. You would be a madman not to choose to believe what is, as far as you can see, best to believe. How can you live with anything less than such a wonderful choice? I'm not saying I prove anything. I am saying this is what I value with all my heart. A wonderful God who loves us all. To my mind, who loves all life, even life that I find I can't love now. But he does, because he's a billion times more wonderful than I am. Do you see? And that's the way I want to go, with all my heart. I want to be like you, Dad. Of course, son. If you wanted to be anything other than me, I'd have been so disappointed. But you will be you. Just as lovely as me. In fact, lovelier. No, Dad, I don't want to be lovelier than you. Good. Bless you. That's my boy. Or it's my girl. Ah, you're going to be lovely, just like your mum. She was an angel, you know. What do you mean was, Dad? Oh, no, is an angel, sorry. We love our kids. How could you love a God that didn't love his kids? or her kids if you want a female God. But they're not male or female, and nor am I in eternity. I want to be all the best that God is, and be a wonderful friend with him, to him, and to all life that similarly is brought to such a wonderful perfection. Thank you, Heavenly Dad, for your fantastic purpose. And where I started, for loving us to